Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, I'm not saying that Ofgem is controlled and run by a bunch of lefty liberal retards who are so desperately scared of the rise of the right that they'd do anything they possibly can to push down and subject the right to ridicule and make things difficult for them. Maybe censor what they do and say, that sort of thing. I wouldn't say that because I don't need to, because it's bloody obvious. And that obviousness has been highlighted by the fact that what they're doing now, as a supposedly independent regulator, is so blatantly aimed at one party and one man that it beggars belief. This is a failing organisation, of course, and it is very, very two-tier, multi-tiered. What the left do is fine, what the right do is bad, apparently. And it's discovered a new route on how to help, push the agenda of the left and destroy the right. And what they're going to do is, they've launched a new thing they're going to do, which is politicians presenting news. It's a new policy on politicians presenting news. They don't like it because the only one who really does, of course, is Nigel. And so they're bringing in rules specifically for Nigel Farage. They're claiming it's going to affect any politician. But no, it's not. We know what this is. And this comes months after a legal judgment by the High Court, which ruled that Ofcom had unlawfully deemed GB News to have broken broadcast rules. Now, other broadcasters had done exactly what GB News had done, but Ofcom had never gone for them. But because GB News is of the right, I better go after them then. And this was the ruling that Joachim Rees-Mogg's current affairs programme wasn't a news programme. It was, what can we call it? Current affairs is not, what the judgment said was discussing current affairs was not presenting news. Quite right too. It was a discussion programme, a documentary, if you will. And so therefore it didn't come under Ofgem's rulings on news. And arguably so, of course, does Nigel Farage's. He doesn't present news, he discusses news. Well, Ofgem wouldn't take that line down. They don't like that. And so they're trying to bring this new rule in, which, if enacted, could see Ofcom effectively able to vet which politicians appeared on television. Think about that. A supposedly independent organisation, obviously left-leaning, has the final say on whether a politician's allowed to go on television or not, based, I presume, on whether that politician is left-wing or not. One can obviously see. Now, they're ruling out discussions on this, and they have got the papers, but they're keeping the papers secret. They're not publishing their papers on that. You have to ask, why so shady? Why so sneaky? Is it because all through their paperwork and all through their discussions and all through this, it's get Nigel spattered everywhere across it? It seems very, very bad. Now, under Ofcom rules, and here's another little thing, do you know that television channels are actually forbidden by Ofcom for discussing the processes of Ofcom? And so therefore you won't find this on the BBC or on ITV or on Channel 4 or on Sky News. None of them are allowed to discuss it. And papers are also similarly and likewisely controlled by Ofcom. And so here's the thing. The only people able to discuss this and let you know about this, basically, YouTubers, or people who purvey the news through online means, because that's not regulated yet. Thanks a lot. Bye.